I'm Jont. I've been teaching yoga for about 12 years. And today I have a little class for you that's about 20 minutes and it's designed to be seated. So all you need is a chair and to sit on it. And ideally your feet will touch the floor, but it's not mandatory. There are a few movements that may not suit you. They don't suit all bodies. And if anything doesn't suit you, if it hurts, don't do it, please, please. You can visualize it, and visualizing it might be really beneficial. The really important part of the class is the breathing. So if there's anything you can't do, you can always come back to the breathing and feeling the breathing. And I'd like you to keep breathing all the way through the class, please. Okay, so welcome everybody. For this class, all you need is your bodies and a chair. So let's bring our attention to our breath. So mouth closed if you can, and just breathing through your nose. Just purposeful breaths. What do you feel with your breath? Eyes closed is nice, helps focus on the sensations within your body. And I'll just give you some suggestions of what you might notice. And you can take your attention there. There's the feeling of the air in your nostrils. And there's the feeling of your body moving with your breath. Your chest, your belly. Just notice the sensations. Just noticing them with a sort of quizzical curiosity. They're not right or wrong. They just are. Take your attention now to the parts of your body that are in contact with something else. There's your buttocks in the chair. Perhaps you can feel the back of the chair against your back. Just notice the sensations again. Perhaps you can feel the air on your skin. Your clothes on your skin, your hands in your lap, on your legs, or the arms of the chair. And then back to your breath. Just feel it, follow it down to your belly. And we're going to start doing some movements. And for this class and for any yoga class, if it hurts, please just don't do it. There is a yoga practice where we simply visualize the movements. And that's entirely appropriate for any of these things. So if they don't suit you, don't do it. Just because it's yoga doesn't mean it's good for you. All right, so we're just going to gently start some movements. Open your eyes if you like, or keep them closed. And we're going to begin. Let's begin with the feet. Just raise one foot and turn it one way and then the other way. And again. And while you're doing this, just come back to your breath and switch feet. one way, the other way. And then come back to your breath, follow it down to your belly. And try both, one way, the other way. Can you do them like sort of windscreen wipers, so they go in the same direction? And bring them down. Feel them flat on the floor if you can. And just lengthen your spine so that your crown, just feel your crown moving up towards the ceiling. Take your left ear to your left, towards your left shoulder, and then bring your face down a sort of half moon, looking at your chest, back up the other side, and up to the center, and the other way. And as you do this, come back to your breath. Notice your breath as it just let it move the way it wants to. And one more each side. And let's give some attention to the shoulders. Inhale them up and back and down. And again, inhale up, back and down. Just a reminder, if you've got sore shoulders and if it hurts them, just modify it. Maybe move a little less or only move one shoulder, just so that you're not hurting it. And here, again, if it suits you, inhale, raise the arms to horizontal and turn the palms up. And the other way, all the way over. And back to your breath. And face down. Just remember those shoulders back and down. And lower the arms. And then there's a movement that some of you may know called cat-cow. And we inhale, bring the chest, the sternum forward and look up. And then we exhale and we curl the spine back and we look down to the chest or belly. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And each time maybe you can look a little further up or curl a little further over. We're inhaling as we look up. And exhaling as we look back. And coming back to straight. Once again, notice the crown of your head. See if you can feel it moving towards the ceiling. You might find this automatically draws your chin in directly. And just sitting still, just feeling your breath. You might like to close your eyes to help. And back to movement. We're going to inhale the arms like we did before, shoulders back and down. And then take one hand to the opposite knee and the other one to the back of your chair, and just turning your chest facing the side. Inhale back to the front. So it's as if you're looking behind you, but you're being very gentle with the neck. The twist is coming from the spine And inhale the arms out again and exhale lower. And again, inhale and exhale. Inhale. Tall, long spine, and exhale. And inhale to the front. And exhale lower. Last one. Inhale, raise. Tall spine. Exhale the other way. One way, either way. Inhale to the front. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. I actually really enjoyed that, so let's do it again, and we'll stay for a couple of breaths. Inhale. Tall spine. Exhale one way. Keep the spine straight. And breathing here. Breathe all the way down to your belly. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale to the front. And exhale the other way. Breathe deep. Inhale back to the front. And exhale lower. So it does look as though summer's here. So I thought we'd do a salute to the sun. Very gentle salute to the sun, but if you think about it, if you imagine the sun and its warmth filling you, inhale, looking up to the sun, and exhale all the way down, hands to feet or wherever they reach. Inhale back up. Just look at the sun and exhale lower. Just lower the arms, come to sitting. So with the leaning forward, it can cause dizziness. And if any of you are feeling dizziness, there are a couple of things you can do. One is not go as far forward. Another is to come up slowly. And another is to not do it at all. Because I'm serious about the visualization. The athletes for a long time now have been visualizing their jumping or running or whatever the activity is they do, and they visualize it in their mind. And there has been research to find that it's nearly as good as training with the whole body, or it has benefit. So I encourage you, and I know people, you think people are looking at you, but they're not. I encourage you just to visualize it, to sit and visualize. So one thing that helps the visualization will be to watch me do one and feel it in your own body. Pretend it's you. So here we go. And just coming to sitting straight. I'm going to do that again a couple of times. Inhale, looking to the sun, shoulders back and down if you can, chest is forward, and then exhale forward with the body, crown towards the floor. Inhale all the way back up, looking at the ceiling, bending the spine backwards, and then exhale, lower the arms, keep the body up. Take a breath. I'm going to do another one. Inhale. Exhale. Let's stay here for a breath. Inhale back up. And exhaling down. Just the arms. Bring your attention now, once again, back to your breath. Just feeling the sensations in your body. Perhaps you can feel your spine lengthen as you inhale. Crown towards the ceiling. Just notice your belly flatten as you exhale. Bring yourself back in your seat. So once again, I'm serious about the visualization. This position here, if you know that you've had trouble with your hips, or they do things you don't want them to do, or they hurt, please. You could put your foot here. That's slightly easier. But the other thing is to visualize it. And you can visualize, you can see me do it and visualize that. Just coming forward. And perhaps you can imagine the gentle stretch in your hip. And breathe into it. And bring your right foot, right ankle, onto your left knee. Either right is fine. And you can probably feel an opening in the hips, possibly strong opening in the hips. Just breathe into it. And this may be enough. But if you'd like to make that stretch a little stronger, from the hips you can bring your spine and chest forward over that leg. Some of you, particularly if you're under 8, you'll find that it's easy as pie. It's worth just remembering that we all used to be like that. I think we were all under 7 once. And inhale back up with the body. And then let your leg move over so your legs are crossed. And then one hand, left hand on right knee, turning to look behind. Just breathing here. Notice again any restriction in the breath. Can you tuck your chin down to your chest to lengthen the back of your neck? Inhale back to the front. Untangle the legs and bring the other one over, the other one up. Oh, you might like to just sit here in the back, just feeling this opening sensation in the hips. For some of us it's quite pleasant. If it hurts, don't do it. Just move to a position where you find you are comfortable. If it's pleasant, then make the most of it. And remember what I said at the start about visualizing. So if this is not a position that suits you, visualize yourself being in it. Visualize that hip opening. And then once again, bring your body forward so you're lying over the front, the top, shin and calf, all the way down. Perhaps you can touch your right foot with your hands. Just remember, if it hurts, don't do it. Coming back up, taking the thigh over, taking the right hand to the left knee, coming up tall and twisting behind. Breathing here. So with the leaning forward, inhale back to the front, it can cause dizziness. And exhale, both feet back. Just close your eyes. Once again, just feel the sensations in your body. Feel your feet against the floor, perhaps. Feel your hands resting wherever they're resting. Make them more comfortable if you like. Feel your spine tall, taking your crown towards the ceiling and your chin towards your chest. Your shoulders back and down. Breathing into your belly. As your mind wanders, which it surely will, just gently, lovingly, kindly bring it back to the sensations in your body. Back to your breath. Can you relax your body a little more? So to finish, open your eyes, take your arms to the side, watch the palms meet above your head, and exhale your palms to your hearts. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.